New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
I took I took some time off to rest, and now it's game. You have no idea.
Today, it was a great return back to the sport. I wanted to be able to come and perform. Having a month off, dealing with all I was dealing with. I'm not upset at myself at all. This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the you want, because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the 6th fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever take that from me. Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the people that won, but they're not done seeing me yet. Period.
All right, so this is what you can clearly see in front of you. This is taken off IG, and this is just some of the comments, one of the many of thousands, right, of comments that are out there about Shacarri Richardson, right? And how you have a lot of black people that are coming out of the woodworks, basically flipping their stances on her and their support for her and all these other things. But the interesting thing is, whenever you got men out here, we've seen black men, we'll sit up there and talk, a lot of ish and different things like that, but we'll talk it for, a variety of reasons, because you got doubters out there, you got the media out there, you got the world, and so on and so on, right? So, we'll take the option to respond to, the many that are out there. She did that exact same thing. But when you go through the comments, people are like, oh, well, you need to humble yourself. You need not to say stuff and, all of this stuff. Everybody who doesn't even run or who have never really done a sport like that, they want to magically open their mouth, right? A lot of the people that are, in a sense, talking against her, the most that they've run is, a little thing like, back and forth with friends. They're not really sitting up there doing any type of sports where it requires their 100% focus, where they are in the world's eye, where they are in a global view. Like I said before, that's the difference. That is the clear-cut difference right here. And then not to even forget the fact that they penalized her, right? Because she had, marijuana in her system. Right, and she sat there and did the testing. It was like, oh, we found this in your system, so you're just not going to be able to run, or you'll take like a few months off, suspension. So like I said before, I'm not sure what exactly she was doing during that time off, but I can pretty much tell you that normally when people have to go hard for an event, they're going to practice day in and day out. So more than likely, she had to sit up there and step back. Right, because she had a death in her family, and she decided, all right, whatever, well, I'll take this time off for the moment, and then I'll come back, when I can. And when you have a death that basically hits, like, it's going to end up taking a toll on you mentally and everything like that. So you're not going to be 100%. Some people might be like, well, that's just an excuse. That was like a month or so ago, and it's now. You shouldn't be focused on it. They'll like to do, all of those things, right? And then on top of that, you also had people such as, Nicki Minaj and Beanie Man, coming out and, speaking for the Jamaican women and whatnot. But then you also had Nicki Minaj throwing shots directly at Shacarri, right? Which it makes no sense due to the fact that you are another black woman in a global and in a media eye. You know how it is to be treated. You know how they will do in order to pitch you versus another black woman, but yet you fell directly for it, right? The exact same way that you fall for the exact same things when it comes to rap, right? When they put Nicki versus Cardi versus all these other women, right? There's enough space in rap for all of them to like really be there. But the way that they basically do this, the way that the fans do it, the way that the camps do it, the way that the media does it, the way that the world does it, they're literally telling you that there's only so much space for 2 black women or for 5 or whatever black women, so that there can only be one of you guys at the top and not a many. Like I said before, you know, it's pretty funny looking at another black woman even fix or open her mouth to even do anything like that. And, you know, then on top of that, none of these people want to highlight the fact that after she's made her statement, she gave 2 different things out there, right? She made a tweet, or, you know, an IG post, and then she also stated that, yo, much love to, you know, all the women running, you know, they did their thing and different things like that. And the killing part about all of this is that people are going to go off the first interview that she did, right after she just got done running. You can hear her breathing, trying to catch, you know, her wind. She got a lot of emotions going and different things like that, because she already knows what people are going to decide to say directly about her. So she did another interview after everything was said and done, when she was cool, calm, and collected, you know, after all of that. And this is what she had to say.
My lane. I wasn't focused on what it is to me, but at the end of the day, no excuses. Not at all. It's time to get back in the lab and do what it is that I need to do. Congratulations to the women that won. I love women, no matter what the flag is, no matter what brand you wear. I love successful women, and I hope that they continue to be just as successful as they're doing, and continue to thrive in their career. But I'm definitely going to thrive, and I'm definitely going to continue to show the world why I'm that girl.
They don't want to know none of that. They want to be like, oh, well, you know, she was talking all this mess, she was doing this and all this other stuff, and da 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 da. You know, you deserve this. This is God's way of humbling you and all this other. Like I said before, that's crazy. That's 100% crazy. The main thing that I know is this, right? The only person that is going to be by your side, that's going to be in your corner, that's going to sit up there and hype you up, that's going to have faith in you, that's going to believe in you, most of all, is going to be yourself. If you don't got yourself, you ain't nobody else going to have that for you. So all this basically proves is that all of the black people that are taking an interest in wanting to, you know, bring her down, never really had her back. They only had her back when she was winning. When she was like making these fast times and everything like that, magically every other black person out here was like, yeah, that's the girl, that's the girl, that's her. Magically everybody was on her team. But the moment in time that she comes back and that she loses, now everybody's like, oh, see, what is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When you got wishy-washy type of black people out here, man, that's what I'm talking about. And this is why you always have a lot of people saying that you got a lot of black people out here that's just waiting for your downfall. They're just sitting back in a cut so they can sit up there and say like, oh, see, I knew this was going to happen. This is why you shouldn't speak ahead of time. You know, they want to start stating all that other type of stuff. Like, you know, like I said before, man, if you that type, then go continuously deal with the system, right? Go deal with those individuals, since you want to be wishy-washy with your own people. Because when it just so happens to be your NFL team or your NBA team and people talking a whole bunch of like whatever, you ain't sitting up there saying none of that. You's trying to sit up there and defend that whole team as if they your life, as if they your kids, as if that's your mom and your dad, as if somebody is coming against your bloodline. Magically, you want to sit up there and be up in arms, right? When it's your NFL team, when it's your sports team, right? You're not making no money off of them. They're not paying you no type of money. You're just doing it. You're repping that team just because you got the jerseys, you got the shoes, you got all the collectibles in your house, you got a football, you got all of this stuff. You be throwing parties, spending a whole bunch of money towards nothing. But the moment in time you got a black woman out here that has been proving herself, that's been showing the times, and she had one down moment, magically y'all want to start switching up. And y'all wonder why it's so easy for other people to come against us. It's because we're the same ones joining amongst that same group, coming against ourselves. The craziest thing I've ever seen before in my life. But like I said before, at the end of the day, these are the things that black people allow to happen to other black people because we enable it first. But you can't tell people nothing. And like I said, it's a shame that you got 2 black women who are successful, who are good at what it is that they do. You got one of them coming negatively at her. Okay. Okay. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.